Aloha everyone, my name is Tara Coyote and I'm inspired to make a video in light of the recent fires up and down the California coast. I have gone through a lot of hard times in the last 7 years. My best friend died from cancer. My other very close family member died. I myself has almost died several times from cancer. I've lost my home. I've gone through so much. So many of my friends have died. And I just wanted to share some things regarding hard times. So many of you are going through a rough time, whether it be fires, cancer treatment, whatever it may be. This is a very intense time to be alive right now. So we have the reptilian brain, and it is designed caveman style to do fight or flight or freeze, right? It's designed to have us run away from the lions that are chasing us. And so what happens when there's a fire, our life is in danger, we go into that fear space that is designed to save our lives. So I want to remind you, we almost had a hurricane hit Kaua'i a few weeks ago. It came within 25 miles of Kauai, and it was so scary. So I had to keep reminding myself, this is not that I have it perfect, but to remind you to stay in the present moment. Look at what is real. Look at the fact that you may have food and shelter and all your friends and loved ones are safe in this moment. Remember what's real. Try to keep the brain from jumping forward, because what is in the moment is what is relevant, and to stay in that. Watch that reptilian brain that wants to go forward into the fear. And so fear is false evidence appearing real, right? So check into that. What is really real for you in the moment? One of the things that helped me the most when I was going through 9 months of intense chemo treatment is to remind myself that when I was going through hell, when I was going through so much pain and just my brain was fragmented, everything was so hard. And I also went through double hip surgery last fall because I broke my hip and I had to learn to walk again. It was one of the most challenging experiences I've had. I had to continually remind myself that this moment of difficulty is just this moment, that this moment will pass. And as soon as I reminded myself of that, I let go of the fight for clinging to this sense of suffering around the moment. Because really, this moment is here and now it's gone, right? This is all we have. So once I embraced the fact that the moment of pain and suffering and whatever was going on would pass, it would help me surrender to it. So the more you can surrender into the present moment of whatever the heck it is, the sooner you'll move through it. And also, just a reminder, when you experience great tragedy and suffering, it transforms you. It's like shining the diamond of your soul. I feel like every time I've gone through a tremendous painful thing, right now, I have a stage 4 cancer diagnosis. I don't know how long I'll be alive. I'm so grateful to be alive right now. But, everything is temporary. We don't know how long things will last for. My mother's going through stage 4 cancer. My horse has cancer. I just have to embrace the moment. That's all I have. And I feel like in embracing this moment here and now, it causes me to live longer, because I'm not living in fear of like, oh my God, what if the Mets shift more? and who knows what's going to happen. So the more you can release into the moment of what is and surrender, the more you will move through it. There is a great key of wisdom in just surrender. Another thing I'd like to point out is the importance of feeling and releasing grief. So whether you're going through cancer treatment or the fires, whatever it may be in this moment, because things are always shifting and changing, is to feel the grief. If we push it away and don't feel it, you're going to stay longer in that feeling of fear or whatever it is. So Big Basin, Redwoods State Park, the oldest national state park in California, the fire just went through it last few days. I just realized this yesterday. I spent a lot of my teenage years there, and I was devastated last night because these trees, they're like wise, sentient beings. I feel emotions coming up talking about it. But I was shocked. I was stunned. I allowed myself to cry and to feel it and to feel that pain of the devastation of it all. So if you're feeling grief through whatever loss you're experiencing, feel free and please feel it, because the more you stuff it, the more it'll stay in your body and it will create dis-ease, right? So it's wonderful to stay in a state of gratitude and be like, I am so grateful because I have this, and I'm so much better off than many people. And I use that tool, but don't bypass the grief, because if you don't allow yourself to feel grief, you're just going to keep extending that sense of suffering within yourself. And I want to just add a little bit for the environment right now, because we are in such a tender place right now in the environment, such a fragile place with global warming and everything going on, the hurricanes, the fires, everything is a side effect of the dis-ease of our environment. So please know you can make a difference. The election is coming up. Please go out and vote. Please take a stand. You don't have to be apathetic. You can make a difference. It's very, very important now to stand in our power and know we can make a difference, because our children's lives and our grandchildren's lives and all the important ecosystems, the bees, the animals, the trees, they all depend on it. So please care. You matter. You are important. And in this video, I'm sending you all so much love. Please take care of yourself during this challenging time. Self-love, aloha ma is the most important thing. Love you all. So much aloha from Kaua'i.